Hello, fans of Murder and Mayhem! Welcome back to Frybox 64 Productions Ultimate Hunger Game Elimination Challenge! I am your hostess with the mostest, Frybox 64. We bring you more Hunger Game Simulator. This time, it's a little bit of a different twist here. You've probably heard of Comedy Central's Last Comic Standing, where everybody competes against each other until there's one final comic who wins. Well, we kind of took that concept and made it a little more literal. So now it literally will be the last comic standing. Only it's going to be a lot more bloody and horrible and mamey and ugly. And anyway, let's get into our contestants. Over here in District 1, we have Gabriel Iglesias and Amy Schumer. In District 2, we have Dave Chappelle and Eliza Schlesinger. I'm hoping I pronounced her name right. In District 3, we have Jeff Dunham and Sarah Silverman. In District 4, we have Chris Rock and Christina P. I didn't realize we put the Chris's together until right now. In District 5, we have Jim Gaffigan and Kathleen Madigan. Again, didn't realize how well their last names matched up until I put them together. In District 6, we have Anthony Jeselnik, also known in my little world as the bad boy version of Rhett from Good Mythical Morning, and Lynn Koplitz. In District 7, we went out for District 7. We went out to the frickin' graveyard. We dug up the bodies. We put life back into them. We reanimated their corpses. And we stuck them on podiums just so that we could have them in the Hunger Games Elimination Challenge. It is George Carlin Zombie and Joan Rivers Zombie. Yes, we are going to desecrate this grave for money, apparently. In District 8, we have Aziz Ansari and Gina Yashere. I, again, really hope I pronounced that right. In District 9, we have Russell Brand and Liz Pereira. Again, hoping I pronounced that correctly. District 10, we have Kevin Hart and Monique. In District 11, we have Zach Galifianakis. God, these last names, man. And Lisa Lampanelli. These last names are going to be the death of me. And finally, coming in District 12, the old schoolers, Tim Allen and Whoopi Goldberg. All right, the contestants are on their podiums. Players, are you ready?
Go, Fluffy, go.
I take that as a yes. Then 3, 2, 1, game on! Now, real quick, before we go into the whole trumpets blaring and cornucopia and people stabbing and resource grabbing, we're gonna place our bets on who's gonna be the first one, who's gonna be the last comic standing. Joe, who's your money on?
My money's going to be in a toss-up between either Gabriel Iglesias or Anthony Jeselnik. One, just because Fluffy is amazing, and Anthony Jeselnik's ruthless, cutthroat, comedic style means he might just be a serial axe murderer out on the field.
Personally, out of just personal preference and nostalgia, I'm rooting for Tim Allen. He's one of my personal favorite actors from so many different movies, and I've just got such a big soft spot for him. I really want Tim Allen to win.
Santa Claus.
But I know him best as Buzz Lightyear and as the main actor in Galaxy Quest. But honestly, realistically, I would probably go with you saying that Anthony Jeselnik would probably be ruthless enough, because I've seen a sense of humor. Like, if that translates to real life, I agree with Joe. He'll probably be the main winner. So anyway, here we go.
There is one other ruthless wild card. Lisa Lampanelli.
I unfortunately don't know her.
Oh man, she's almost as brutal as him.
For females, I would say maybe Eliza Schlesinger. She's the only other one that I really have watched before.
Lisa Lampanelli, you heard a lot.
The bloodbath. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. That was my attempt at a horn. Gabriel Iglesias finds George Carlin Zombie hiding in the cornucopia and kills him. Well, we're off to a great start. Joan Rivers' zombie finds a canteen full of water. Now, can she figure out what to do with it? That's the big question. Sarah Silverman runs away from the cornucopia. Kevin Hart runs away. With his little legs, he's running. Kathleen Madigan, Dave Chappelle, and Anthony Jeselnik work together to get as many supplies as possible. Russell Brand runs away. Aziz Ansari runs away. Tim Allen runs away. Good man, smart man. Gina Yasheri takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. I will refrain from commenting on that. Liz Pereira falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Oh no! Right out the gate, man. We've got 2 deaths already. Whoopi Goldberg runs away. Jim Gaffigan runs away. Christina P., Lisa Lampanelli, Zach Galifianakis, and Lynn Koplitz share everything they gathered before running. You know, this is odd. The 2 that are the most ruthless comedians are the most, sharing. They're sharing their supplies. There's gotta be a plan to this. They've gotta have a plan. They've gotta have a plan. Chris Rock runs away. Amy Schumer runs away. Eliza Schlesinger finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Because her makeup is not just makeup, it is war paint, and she's gonna go on the warpath, ladies and gentlemen. Jeff Dunham runs away from the cornucopia. And Monique snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Oh, she's got some big plans there, Monique. Go away, my gosh, these trackers. Day 1. Russell Brand and Anthony Jeselnik hunt for other tributes. Oh my, that must be quite a sight. Crazy guy with axe murderer. Great. Lisa Lampanelli tends to Whoopi Goldberg's wounds. Aw, did she, twist her ankle running away from the cornucopia or something? Our 2 freaking killers are being so nice. I don't get this. Dave Chappelle convinces Gina Yasheri to not kill him, only to kill her instead, because gosh dang it, he wants that spear.
Yeah, I could see him doing that.
Lynn Koplitz camouflages herself in the bushes. Christina P. defeats Jim Gaffigan in a fight, but spares his life. Oh my gosh, 2 older people whacking at each other. What happened was Jim's back must have given out. Just be okay, both their backs gave out.
Gaffigan's not that old. He's 40s.
Still.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Aziz Ansari picks flowers. Well, screw it, that's it. Not gonna win. May as well smell the flowers. Amy Schumer makes a wooden spear. Oh no. Joan Rivers zombie questions her sanity. Is there anything left in there to allow her to question her sanity? I don't get this. Tim Allen travels to higher ground. Gabriel Iglesias goes hunting. Oh, shh. Look out there in the bushes. It's a donut. I'm so mean. I'm sorry. Eliza Schlesinger receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Joe, we can't be giving supplies to our favorite comedians. We can't be doing this. I told you.
Schlesinger's not my favorite. It's Lampanelli.
I know, but she's one of the ones that you like.
True.
I'm on to you. Kathleen Madigan hunts for other tributes. Jeff Dunham goes hunting as well, taking all of his little ventriloquist dummies with him. Kevin Hart collects fruit from a tree. Chris Rock discovers a cave. Monique camouflages herself in the bushes. Okay. Zach Galifianakis goes hunting, and Sarah Silverman collects fruit from a tree. I imagine she's probably trying to help get the bigger pieces that Kevin can't reach. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance for George Carlin Zombie, Liz Pereira, and Gina Yasheri. We salute you guys. Hung in there for so long. All of 30 seconds for at least one of you. You tried your best. That's all we can say. Night 1. Lynn Koplitz loses sight of where she is. Monique tends to her wounds. Probably got stabbed a couple times in the bushes. Zach Galifianakis, Jeff Dunham, and Christina P. cheerfully sing songs together. Oh boy. Oh boy. Whoopi Goldberg, Gabriel Iglesias, and Lisa Lampanelli sleep in shifts. Oh boy, that must be a sight. Sarah Silverman climbs a tree to rest. Eliza Schlesinger, Joan Rivers Zombie, Jim Gaffigan, Chris Rock, and Amy Schumer sleep in shifts. Oh boy. Tim Allen tends to Kevin Hart's wounds. How did Kevin get injured? I don't understand. Did an apple land on his head or something, and now Tim Allen's just sitting there holding an ice pack to the top of his head or something?
Maybe it's better not to know.
Anthony Jeselnik screams for help, but apparently nobody fell for his clever ruse, and he didn't kill anybody. Dave Chappelle attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Kathleen Madigan receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Aziz Ansari stays awake all night, and Russell Brand quietly hums. Uh-oh. Night 1 and he's already losing it. I don't think Russell ever had it to begin with. You're not wrong. Day 2. Gabriel Iglesias, Aziz Ansari, and Russell Brand hunt for other tributes. I'm just picturing that little band of those three just tromping through the forest. Zach Galifianakis receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Lisa Lampanelli and Joan Rivers Zombie split up to search for resources. I can't imagine that would be very productive. Lynn Coplitz begs for Tim Allen to kill her. He refuses, keeping Lynn Coplitz alive. Good job, Tim. Good job. You've got honor and you've got respect left in you. Because he respects women. Dave Chappelle chases Kevin Hart. Oh no.
To be fair, that's an awesome image.
Oh man. Kathleen Madigan, Whoopi Goldberg, Amy Schumer, Christina P., and Chris Rock hunt for other tributes. Gosh dang, we've got half the contestants hunting for the other one. Jeff Dunham receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Sarah Silverman receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Eliza Schlesinger and Anthony Jeselnik split up to search for resources. Oh boy. Jim Gaffigan sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate, and Monique thinks about home. Hey, no cannon shots were heard in the distance. Can we get this tracker thing to stop popping up? I don't want to keep... Can I get this to go away?
In the top right corner, there's a way to turn it off.
Okay.
You see it?
Ad block plus.
No, it should look like Ghostery. It should be the ghost or something. Click on Ghostery.
Okay.
There should be a button to switch that will turn it off in there. Where's the top?
Towards block all, collapse all. Hold on.
Turn off Ghostery.
Nope. Hold on. Simple view. Plus, block all, collapse all, site analytics, block on all sites, no. Trust site, restrict site, pause Ghostery.
Pause Ghostery.
We'll do 1 hour.
Yep.
Sorry guys, a little bit of technical difficulties. Anyway, I'm back! Moving on to night 2. Christina P. receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Russell Brand screams for help. Probably because he's stuck somewhere and needs help. Chris Rock cooks his food before putting his fire out. Amy Schumer tends to Joan Rivers Zombie's wounds. Oh my goodness, that is gonna take a while, Amy. It's like, Amy, you do realize that she's dead, right? Undead? Her skin is supposed to fall off. She's going right back into the grave after this is done. Okay, fine. Lisa Lampanelli, Lynn Coplitz, Whoopi Goldberg, and Kevin Hart sleep in shifts. Oh boy. Oh boy. Jeff Dunham goes to sleep. Eliza Schlesinger cries herself to sleep. Oh, poor gal. Tim Allen, Aziz Ansari, and Jim Gaffigan cheerfully sing songs together. Oh boy. Oh, that must be quite the cacophony to hear. Again, Anthony Jeselnik screams for help. His ploy is not working. Nobody is coming to see who needs help. He should give it a rest already. Monique goes to sleep. Gabriel Iglesias cries himself to sleep. Oh, probably because he couldn't find the donuts or the chocolate cake in the forest. Sarah Silverman and Kathleen Madigan run into each other and decide to truce for the night. And, oh, Dave Chappelle stabs Zach Galifianakis while his back is turned.
Gangsta.
We have a freaking kill, everybody! Oh my gosh, it just took 2 days to get one, but... Oh, here we go, we got more deaths. Day 3 dawns bright and early, and we see as the sunlight brushes over the horizon, we see Kathleen Madigan dying from hunger. Insert sim dying here. Eliza Schlesinger tries to spear fish with a trident. Gabriel Iglesias fishes. I'm just picturing, like, Gabriel Iglesias sitting there with, like, a fishing pole, and Eliza Schleisinger's just, like, stomping around in this river, just, like, stabbing at fish with a trident, and Gabriel's like, you know, you're never gonna get anywhere doing that, and he just, like, whips out this giant fish on a pole. Anthony Jeselnik overhears Jim Gaffigan and Monique talking in the distance. Lynn Copeland scares Amy Schumer off. Probably shouldn't be that hard, but... Tim Allen chases Sarah Silverman. Aziz Ansari makes a slingshot. Whoopi Goldberg dies trying to escape the arena. She's like, F this, I'm out, and then... Crispy. Lisa Lampanelli thinks about home. Aww. Oh, Chris Rock decapitates Jeff Dunham with a sword.
I would pay money to see that. Just because.
Oh, if I had Photoshop, I would so make that image right there.
Would love to see that.
Oh, I would love to. Oh, man. Kevin Hart unknowingly eats toxic berries. Oh, no, Kevin. Oh, no. Oh, Dave Chappelle makes a wooden spear. Joan Rivers zombie dies trying to escape the arena. She just couldn't take it anymore. The pain of existing. Amy Schumer trying to save me, but only making things worse. End it now. Bzzz. Oh, there's another one.
Oh, that was quick.
Brad, get in here and clean those up. Russell Brand makes a wooden spear. And Christina P. accidentally steps on a landmine. Oh no. How many people did we have die today? 7 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. For Zach Galifianakis, Kathleen Madigan, Whoopi Goldberg, Jeff Dunham, Kevin Hart, Joan Rivers Zombie, and Christina P. We salute you all. Your jokes were funny, just not funny enough. Y'all are being forcibly removed from this show, very forcibly. Night 3 falls. And as night 3 falls, and the moon comes out, and the stars come out, we see Lynn Copeland's convincing Eliza Schlesinger to snuggle with her. Schlesinger. I can't pronounce their names. Schlesinger. Schlesinger. I can't pronounce these names. Monique receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Jim Gaffigan receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Amy Schumer and Sarah Silverman track down and kill Chris Rock. Oh no. Oh, how could they do it? Gabriel Iglesias just goes to sleep. He just doesn't care. You hear Chris Rock screaming in the distance. Gabriel's just there like... He don't care. Aziz Ansari fends Tim Allen, Lisa Lampanelli, and Dave Chappelle away from his fire. Oh my goodness, I have no idea how he did that, but... Anthony Jeselnik starts a fire, and Russell Brand dies from hunger. Oh no. Oh, there we go. That is our night 3. Come on, I said keep going. Day 4! Day 4 dawns bright and early, and as our night cleanup crew slowly shuffles the dead bodies off the arena floor, we see Tim Allen receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. I swear I had nothing to do with that.
Yeah,
I didn't! Okay, maybe I did this stuff. Dave Chappelle pushes Lisa Lampanelli off a cliff during a knife fight.
Good God.
Oh, Dave Chappelle's gangsta.
Really is today. My goodness.
Jim Gaffigan receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Oh no! Sarah Silverman's trap kills Anthony Jeselnik.
Damn.
He didn't get a single kill, I don't think. Eliza Schlesinger receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Oh boy. Monique, Gabriel Iglesias, Amy Schumer, and Lynn Koplitz track down and kill Aziz Ansari.
Wait, who tracked him down?
Monique, Gabriel Iglesias, Amy Schumer, and Lynn Koplitz track down and kill Aziz Ansari.
Man,
Now,
that's-
depending on which side you're on in this current, I guess,
Yep.
yeah, this whole thing with Aziz Ansari, that may be well justified. Karma, man, karma.
Dude, that's like Hit Squad.
5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance for Chris Rock, Russell Brand, Lisa Lampanelli, Anthony Jeselnik, and Aziz Ansari. We salute you guys. You made it really far, but unfortunately, you were not the last comic standing. And now we move on to night 4. Well, Tim Allen's still in there. He might not be in there now that I said that, but... Eliza Schlesinger tends to Amy Schumer's wounds that apparently she got while killing Aziz Ansari. Monique, Dave Chappelle, and Tim Allen start fighting, but Dave Chappelle runs away as Monique kills Tim Allen! Oh no! No, I knew it! As soon as I said that, I knew he was gonna die, but...
Dave Chappelle. Keep going. buddy.
I guess we're gonna start rooting for Dave Chappelle
He
now.
is the 90s. He is the 90s and early 2000s.
He's the
comedian.
gangsta, man.
Yeah,
He's the
he's
gangster right here.
Going.
Sarah Silverman begs for Gabriel Iglesias to kill her. He reluctantly obliges, killing Sarah Silverman. Gabriel, Fluffy, how could you do it? I didn't know you had it in you. Oh
Tell
no.
gangster.
Gangsta recognizes gangsta, apparently. Jim Gaffigan sets up camp for the night, and Lynn Copeland's questions her sanity. Oh, the humanity of it all. I mean, I know it's a dog-eat-dog world out there when it comes to the entertainment business, but oh, we have an event! The feast! The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Now, as we all know, it is deadly to go to the feast. And as we all have known in the past, the one thing you do not do is don't go to the feast! So let's see who goes. Lynn Koplitz decides not to go to the feast. Smart woman. Gabriel Iglesias and Eliza Schlesinger decide to work together to get more supplies. Hey, there you go. I haven't seen that happen in a while. Amy Schumer decides not to go. Jim Gaffigan decides not to go. Dave Chappelle and Monique get into a fight over raw meat, but Monique gives up and runs away. Yeah, because Dave Chappelle is gangsta! You do not mess with a gangsta! I'm just gonna be on that kick all day. Day 5! Moving on to day 5. With the rest of the day, I guess. I guess that happened at breakfast, maybe. I don't know. Eliza Schlesinger steals from Dave Chappelle while he isn't looking.
He's gonna kill her.
Oh, she's gonna be next. Lynn Koplitz, Gabriel Iglesias, Jim Gaffigan, Monique, and Amy Schumer hunt for other tributes. Honestly, I'm surprised Amy Schumer's lasted this long. I thought she was gonna die.
A little bit, yeah.
2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance for Tim Allen and Sarah Silverman. Farewell to thee, old friends. It was a long road, but unfortunately you did not make it to the end. You were not the last comic standing. Moving on to night 5. Amy Schumer, Jim Gaffigan, and Monique cheerfully sing songs together. Aw, that's so sweet. Eliza Schlesinger kills Lynn Koplitz with a hatchet. brutal. Dave Chappelle begs for Gabriel Iglesias to kill him. He refuses, keeping Dave Chappelle alive. Well, so he'll kill Sarah Silverman, but not Dave Chappelle. I think he recognizes who the true comic is here.
Man.
Day 6. Day 6 dawns bright and early, and as we clean up the corpses and other random body parts strewn around the arena, we find Eliza Schlesinger receiving medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Dave Chappelle scares Monique off. Jim Gaffigan hunts for other tributes. Gabriel Iglesias tries to sleep through the entire day, and Amy Schumer receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Who is giving her supplies? No, cut her off. She needs to die, like now. One cannon shot can be heard in the distance for Lynn Koplitz. We salute you, Lynn. You tried hard, but unfortunately, you were not the last comic standing. Compensation will be sent to your relatives. Night 6. Gabriel Iglesias silently snaps Jim Gaffigan's neck. I think it's going to be a toss-up between Dave Chappelle and Gabriel Iglesias at this point.
They are really going.
Oh, you called it, Joe. Dave Chappelle strangles Eliza Schlesinger after engaging in a fist fight. He finally caught up to her after stealing his supplies. It's gonna be down to Gabriel Iglesias and Dave Chappelle. I just feel this.
I am okay with that result.
Amy Schumer passes out from exhaustion, and Monique thinks about home. I think this is the second time she's thought about home in this series. Monique, you probably ain't making it home, honey. I'm sorry. Day 7 dawns bright and early. And this time, the first thing we see is Amy Schumer thinking about home. I guess she wants to go home. Gabriel Iglesias injures himself. Oh no, Fluffy, don't do that. Monique goes hunting and... Oh no, Dave Chappelle attempts to climb a tree but falls to his death. No! How could Dave Chappelle end in this way? No! He was to go out in a blaze of glory, not falling to his death from a tree limb.
No, he should have had his can of Red Balls first.
3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance for Jim Gaffigan, Eliza Schlesinger, and Dave Chappelle. The battle was hard fought, Dave, and you other 2 people, but unfortunately, you were not the last comic standing. We will be sending compensation to your relatives. Don't worry, they'll get something.
Lies! It's all lies!
They'll get a year's supply of rice-a-roni, the San Francisco treat. Night 7. Monique is awoken by nightmares. Amy Schumer receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Gabriel Iglesias falls into a frozen lake and drowns. I mean, it makes sense. But, oh no, is Amy Schumer gonna win this?
Holy shit.
Oh no, if Amy Schumer wins this, oh man. Oh no, Day 8, Monique dies from thirst. So... as the 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance for Gabriel Iglesias and Monique, the winner and last comic standing is Amy Schumer from District 1! Oh no, I have no idea how that happened! As you can probably tell, Amy Schumer is not my favorite. Huh?
She recently had a kid, to my knowledge. She's got that motherly must-survive instinct.
That must be it.
Gotta be
Oh
it.
my gosh. So, dum-da-da-dum! Amy Schumer is our winner for Last Comic Standing. And we'll move on to get a spot in the Ultimate Hunger Games Elimination Championship to determine who the Ultimate Champion is. In the meantime, let's proceed to the final readout and see what the results are. Our grand prize our winner for this round is Amy Schumer from District 1 with 2 kills. Second place is Monique Monique from District 10 with 2 kills. Gabriel Iglesias in third place from District 1 with 4 kills. Dave Chappelle coming into 4th place from District 2 with 4 kills. And then trailing way at the back in 5th place, we have Eliza Schlesinger from District 2 with 1 kill. Looks like, after totaling up the numbers, it looks like Gabriel Iglesias and Dave Chappelle were tied for the top kills with 4 kills apiece.
Kingston.
Why they didn't live, I will never understand, but looks like our winner for today is Amy Schumer. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us today. I know some of you might not be happy with that result, but unfortunately, we are mere humble observers in this thing called Hunger Games. We don't actually control what goes on with that, so Amy Schumer will be moving on to the to the final championship round, and if you will just give me a moment, I can pull up looking off at my list here, we have, adding Amy Schumer to our list here. Now, I have noticed with our last couple of rounds with Hunger Games Ultimate Elimination Championship, the people, or at least the last 2 rounds here, these were people that we did not totally expect to win. But anyway, moving Amy Schumer on to the next round. So far, our contestants who will be moving on to the championship round will be Dave Barry, one of my favorite humor writers, Cyborg from Justice League, well, Justice League / DC Comics, District 2, Circus Baby from Five Nights at Freddy's, and Constantine, Kermit's evil twin from the Muppets, Deadpool from Marvel, and Cassandra Pentagast from the Dragon Age universe. We also have Freddy Krueger, the Flatlands monster from the Cryptos that we did earlier. Then we have Mother Bab from the Spooky's Monster Edition that we did with Spooky's House of Jump Scares, or Jump Scare Mansion, however it's named these days. Jack Skellington from the Nightmare Before Christmas universe. Revolta from the Scooby-Doo round that we did. And now Amy Schumer has been added to the readout. So thank you all for joining us, and I hope you really enjoyed this lovely little episode here. We're trying to get back into the swing of things. We actually did go to Edinburgh Manor, and we are currently looking through the audio and video recordings that we took of there, so hopefully we will be getting that set up very soon. But until then, if you like what you saw, give us a like, maybe subscribe or leave a comment. It's not necessary, but I really like it. It really helps me out. And maybe next time, and hopefully next time, we will see you again for some more murder, mayhem, and maiming. Bye, everybody!